Welcome to Yoga with Sabrina. Today's practice is a practice to just help bring some healing energy to the body when you've had that kind of day. So we'll take some time for self-care, allow our body to relax, ease stress, tension, feelings of anxiousness, and really just come onto our mat and take some time for ourself. So when you're ready, you will need a block, or you can also use a folded towel, a blanket, and a pillow. And this can even be a pillow from your bed or a throw cushion, whatever you need just to elevate your head and neck a little bit. When you're ready, we'll come into side lying Shavasana. I'm going to lay down at this end because Rip's there and he looks super snuggly. Move your block to the side for now, and we're going to cover up with our blanket. Now take your time to get there. This is why we are choosing this practice, is because we want to take our time to settle in, to relax. So if you can come onto your right side. Your pillow comfy under your head, just elevating the head a little bit, and bring your knees in towards your chest. So curl up into a little ball, feet together, knees together, and then roll forward a little bit so that you're not on your rotator cuff, but a little bit on your shoulder blade and the back of your shoulder. And take a moment to just really find your comfort. And if this doesn't feel good, you can certainly come onto your back. We'll begin by closing the eyes down. Bringing our focus inward. Breathing in and out through the nose. And letting go of our day and really taking this time for ourselves. If your mind is wandering, use your breath as an anchor, listening to your breath move in and out through your nose. And when we come into this position, we come into a place of stillness, but our body also starts to relax. We decompress, our nervous system begins to calm, we come inward. With your jaw soft and your face soft, begin to release any tension in your shoulders. Move down to your hips and legs. And then through your feet and ankles. Deepening your breath a little bit. See if you can bring your breath into your torso, filling up the back body with deep breathing through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Just noticing the rise and fall of your body. Letting go of stress and tension on the exhale. Letting the body relax and heal. couple more deep breaths. And then gently opening your eyes. We'll roll onto our back. So removing your pillow from under your head. And your block that's beside you. You can certainly keep your blanket on for warmth. We'll bring our feet to our mat. Let your shoulder blades be on your mat. There's a gentle curve in the low back. Press into your feet and then place your block under your sacrum. So the big bone behind your hips. And it should feel comfortable. You should feel stable there. It's not on your spine. We'll come into supported bridge. Placing your hands in a comfortable place. I like to put my hands on my stomach in this posture. Focusing my attention on my breath as it moves into the belly and then into the ribs and then all the way up to my collarbone. So I practice my 3-part breathing in this posture. Breathe in and breathe out. Just take a moment to thank yourself for coming inward and creating a little stillness in your life and your self-care. Taking time for your body and allowing yourself to slow down. Just really allowing your hips to soften onto your bolster or your block or your towels, whatever you're using. And if it feels okay, you can extend your legs. Breathing in and breathing out. So if you hold tension in your belly or your stomach, this is a great posture to just create some space in that area. When we can hold tension in this area, we can feel that it's knotted, it's tight, and it affects our digestion. Just allowing an opening in our supported bridge. It's also associated with work and doing, our will and our drive. And this area can become overstimulated. If we're busy, we're working, we're always on the go. It's a way to relax this part of our body, this energy center of our body. So we're taking this time to fill up our cup and practice self-care. If your legs are extended, just bring your feet back to your mat. And then gently press into your feet. And we'll remove our block, just set it off to the side. And gently put your hips back down and squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Big breath in, knees are wide towards your armpits. And then gently roll to your side. We'll come up into a seated posture with our legs extended out in front of us. You can have your props beside you. You can use them as you need to. Sitting tall, pressing into your mat with your sitting bones. We'll come into a seated forward bend. Hinging forward at the hips, keeping the low back straight as we come down. Seated forward bend, and you can use your block or your props to maybe even allow your head to rest. So you can bring your head or your forehead down onto your prop to really settle into the posture. I like to tuck my hands behind my knees. I want a gentle bend of the knees here. So this body posture, this posture in our body is great for allowing the nervous system to calm, coming out of that flight and fight response, decreasing our feelings of anxiousness, decreasing stress, and coming into a state of relaxation. Let's take some time to breathe here. I'll leave you in silence for a minute or two. Just focus on your breath. Take 3 more long, deep breaths. And then gently start to come back up slowly. And then bring your legs wide apart, as far as you can comfortably. We're not creating a big stretch, so as far as we can comfortably. And then turn towards your right knee. So a gentle twist to the right. And then start to fold towards your left leg. So side bend on the right. Bring your left arm onto your left leg. Just a little side twist here, side bend. And then come back up. Turn towards your left leg. Slide your right hand down your right leg. A little side bend of the left. A little compression on the right into our organs. Breathe in. And then come back up. Turn towards your right leg. Sit tall. And then fold towards your right knee. Bring your hands beside your leg, however is comfortable, and release any pressure and stress on your knee. So a soft bend of the knee. Just breathing here. Feeling your mat, so your sitting bones are on the mat. If they're not, come up a little bit and breathe into the space where they are. And then slowly come back up. Turn towards your left leg. Inhale deeply. And then exhale, fold towards your left knee. Our forward bends are great for calming the mind. Just bringing some ease in the body. Breathe in and breathe out. And then start to make your way back up. Come back to center. Turn to the center between your knees. You're going to fold forward between your knees. So wide-legged forward bend. Soften through your knees. Flex your feet towards your knees. Come down as far as feels good. Let your head and your neck relax once you've found the spot where enough is enough. Soften through your jaw and your neck and your face. Let your head relax as much as feels comfortable. And then release any tension in your feet, your ankles. A wide-legged forward bend. Begin to walk yourself up nice and slow. Bring the soles of your feet together. Lift your heart space, little stretch of the back. Lift your heart and your lungs. Maybe even look up. And then exhale, soften. We'll come into a tabletop. Bring the toes together, the knees wide. Sit back on the heels. We'll come into child's pose. Extend your arms out. Bring your forehead down. Breathe in and breathe out. So this is a nice counter pose to our forward bends where our legs are extended. So now we're bringing the legs in a different posture. We need to find balance in our body, in our life. So our practice can remind us of that. Our stretching, strengthening, and lengthening is to ensure that we're balanced in our postures, but also off the mat. Begin to walk your fingertips toward the right side of your mat. Lift your forehead off the mat. A little side bend in the left side of the body. Bring your head back down. Exhale. Sit back a little deeper on the heels. Extended child's pose. Bring your forehead up. Walk your fingertips toward the left side of your mat. As far as feels good, stretch in the right side. Let your forehead come back down to the mat. Sit down a little deeper. Walk your fingertips back to center. Come into tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Curl your toes under. Let's find a gentle downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent. Just let your head relax. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. Press into your hands. And then start to straighten your legs as much as feels good. Press your thigh bones back. Lift your tailbone, heart toward your knees. Nice big stretch. Gently make your way back down. You can come seated cross-legged, or you can sit back on your heels. Keeping your eyes closed for a moment, place your hands on your lap. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Just take a moment to notice how you feel. And then take a moment to thank yourself for making it onto your mat today. Opening your eyes when you're ready. Namaste.